So here we go then, folks. 5 minutes of Q2 remaining, and Pecco Bagnaia, Simon says, absolutely on the money here. Here he comes then into turn 9, second gear debult corner, and he's up by nearly 0.2 of a second. He's been the one lap specialist, hasn't he, over recent weeks, Pecco Bagnaia, and this looks awesome again from the Italian.
Yeah, that body language and how the bike's reacting, wobbling and that, you can see he's really pushing it.
Now then he'll just come up to the move and mere corner. Now he's going to click 6th gear, flat out, nailed on a MotoGP bike. And this is another all-time lap record. Beckoning for Bagnaia, he sweeps through then the Ramshoot corner, the Timor chicane. The fans will be on their feet now as the Italian drives the Ducati through turns 16, 17 and 18. Over the line he comes, a 1:31.504. Pecco Bagnaia obliterates Jorge Martin's, 5-minute-old all-time lap record. Brilliant stuff. Bagnaia 2/10 clear now of Martin in second.
It's going to take something very special to beat the Ducatis today, I think. Very special.
Yeah, absolutely. Over one lap at the moment, the Ducatis are just absolutely flooding the first 2 rows. Bagnaia and Martin, first and second. Quartararo somehow keeping himself on the front row in third. Bezzecchi's just gone up into 4th on the Ducati. Miller 5th. And then you've got Aleix Espargaro we're looking at now on the 41 bike, the factory Aprilia RSGP. He's 6th. Then Zarco in 7th place. Vinales 8th. Rins, Oliveira, Binder and Nakagami behind them. Through the Ramshoot corner then comes Aleix Espargaro. At the moment, potentially on course to pick up one more spot on the grid. Just under 3.5 minutes remaining. Yellow flags right in the first sector. This is where Aleix Espargaro will be coming right now. Aleix Espargaro goes up into 5th. Keep a close eye on the top left-hand corner of your pitch because that yellow flag banner is still out. So this lap will not count then for Aleix Espargaro. And it's a sector 1. The yellow flags are out. Then turn 5 a lot further around than where Aleix Espargaro was. Turn 5. Martin then second down at the Struben.
It looks like, yeah, it is left hand. See the marks on the left hand side. It's that same corner that caught Joan Mir in Q1. That very slow left-hander.
Oh, look at the ridiculous lean angle that Martin was caught going through turn 4 there.
As soon as he picked up the throttle, the front just let go, didn't it?
Just mind-blowing to see Martin there as he came through turn 4, fully cranking over that works Ducati. Brilliant shot, unfortunately. In the very next corner, he went down, pushing hard to try and wrestle back pole position here, which is in the hands of Pecco Bagnaia. Joan Zarco, can he find some late speed? He drops the back of that Ducati down to get the acceleration grip through the Timor chicane. 7th place for Zarco.
Bagnaia's on another one, first sector, red helmet.
So Bagnaia it is that leads by a couple of tenths. Maverick Vinales had his lap cancelled. I'd imagine that was for the yellow flags on that previous lap. Now then Vinales, a lot of work to be done for him then if he's got to come through from that 9th place. We have seen Vinales bring a bit more aggression into his game in the early laps. That was one criticism people had of Maverick in the past, Simon, was he kind of got swallowed up early on and then really didn't have the stomach for the fight, but he seems to be different in that aspect this year.
Yeah, well, I would say not really until Germany, because I was wondering if Maverick was, how hungry he was to do it because of qualifying and early laps, where in Germany he fixed it, so he wants it. Let's hope he can do it today.
So that 1:31.504 from Pecco Bagnaia is going to take some beating. Yellow flags are out again then in the first sector as we follow Marco Bezzecchi. Now then, Jack Miller has gone down as well as he's been caught out at turn number 5 too. Here comes Bezzecchi. Look how much he's wrestling that Muni VR46 Ducati. Over the line Bezzecchi comes. 4th place for him. Miller then has gone down in turn 3. He whacks the left handlebar trying to get that back into position. That's where Aleix Espargaro went down this morning.
A really, really long right-hander, isn't it? And normally a bit of brakes in there, so I imagine he lost the front on the way in.
Now then, that will leave Jack Miller at best in 6th place. Fabio Quartararo, he will settle for that. He won't be disappointed to find himself in that top 3. There's just over 30 seconds to go then here. Q2 in Assen. Bagnaia on pole. Jorge Martino crashed just a few moments ago at turn 5, still in second place on the front row. Here comes Quartararo then. Yellow flag still out in that first sector. Will they be gone for this last lap coming in here for Fabio Quartararo? Over the line he comes, and the yellow flags are still out, so this won't count then for Quartararo. Over the line he comes, he does find more speed. Top job again by Quartararo. Moves back up in a second at 1:31.620.
Flag's just gone in time.
Well then, here we go then. Let's follow the master of his craft so far in 2022, the world champion Quartararo. Elbow and knee scraping on the tarmac through turn 4. Again through the Shrewsbury, turn 5. Oh, he was so close to being down. He just hooked that right leg, didn't he, on the seat? You know, I think that's what kept him on board side.
You know, that's what I've been saying about Fabio, how the cat-like reflexes, he saves them. You know, the ones that catch the others, he's been saving them. And I don't mean to jinx him, fingers crossed for Fabio that he keeps doing it. But I think that is what has helped his championship so far this year.
Yeah, that all happened at lightning quick speed. Ducati know then, with Quartararo having to abort that lap, the mistake coming out of the Shrewsbury, they know then in 2022 it's back-to-back pole positions for Pecco Bagnaia. His 4th pole position now in the last 6 Grand Prix. Top job then by the number 63. He has quickly erased the painful memory of his 4th DNF 6 days ago in the Sachsenring. Top job by Bagnaia. Fabio Quartararo second. Martin on the front row for the first time since Texas round 4. Quartararo side, as we knew he would, he was leaving it all out there, wasn't he?
Yeah, and you know what a great job from this lad. Let's watch, I guess it's the front again like everybody else, and he saves it. Where, I mean, we probably didn't see some of the other saves, but what a job.
Watch this right leg as well, just hook on the rear seat unit.
Well, I didn't
on the tank, sorry, just on the tank.
I didn't see the front going, so was it rear? I don't know if I missed something, but let's watch, see if we can spot it this one. Yeah, rear.
Yeah,
rear. He lost the rear.
On the gas. That was
so
just...
to be fair, they are easier to save to get a bit of warning, but yeah, anyway, what a job. The thing I want to point out is Fabio, I believe, came into this, all he cared about was front row, and again, he did the job. Magic.
That left knee was just able to hook and grip on the right-hand side, the right knee rather, hooked on the right-hand side of that tank. This was Miller then, a bit further behind. This was his crash.
It was 5.
Oh, that was 5 then for Jack Miller as well. Yeah, I was wondering actually.
Yeah,
because,
they said 3, but it was 5.
Yeah, because I was wondering if Jack had gone out turn 3, I was a bit bemused as why he was whacking the left handlebar. But yeah, turn 5 then caught out Miller, it caught out Mia, it caught out Martin, it nearly caught out Fabio Quartararo.
He's saying, thanks buddy, you ruined my lap with the yellow flag.
He did, yeah. Nothing that Jack Miller can do about that, of course. He was pushing on his limit as well. A shake of the head then, Aleix Espargaro. It's frustrating for him because he finds himself in the middle of the second row in 5th place.
That tells me he had a brand new rear tyre on, trying to do it, believing he could do it and move up to the front row, and there was a yellow flag out. But that's what happens when you leave it to the last minutes. Absolutely.
No problems, no drama for this man then. A pat on the tank of his Ducati GP22, and Pecco Bagnaia, with a sensational new all-time lap record, finds a 1:31.504 to take pole position here